What's going on, FishTankTV.com and YouTube? Coming at you with the 125, some crazy stuff going on. Talking about methane and alcohol in this video, and water treatment for the 125. Some more bad crap happened to the 125. I don't know if you realize, but the 125 is definitely clearing up. But I lost some angels, and I'm about to go into that. Blackbeard algae is going bye-bye. Flourish Excel is working. I've already made a plant order, and I've ordered Rotala Walichi, Rotala Magenta, Rotala Non-Ginseng, and Rotala, I think something else, I can't remember. Was it Indica? I'm not sure. But order some more Rotala to replace the stuff that, you know, got demolished by Blackbeard algae. Also, I got some albino bushy nose plecos in here. And they're probably not here when I want to film it. But I did a 50% water change on this tank the other day. Let me feed the fish so you can see this. I did a 50% water change on here, and the fish were looking shitty. What happened was, this tank is actually very, 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 very clean in water chemistry. It's got no nitrates and stuff. It's got no phosphates. It's got no toxins. This water is, you know, really, really, really clean. So my well water has nitrates in it. I have a private well. I'm not on city water, and my well water has nitrates in it. And what happened when I did a 50% water change in this tank. When I put new water in there, I wasn't putting clean water in there. I was putting, you know, bad water in there. It was good for the plants. It was feeding them up. Oh yeah, check out the Excel, how much Blink's Japonica is growing. It's going like crazy. It did good for the plants, but the fish did not like it at all, and it stressed them out. I lost my blushing. I lost my silver, so I'm trying to get an ultim. If it's on the order list at the pet shop, it's coming in. I lost my two beautiful koi veil angels, and I lost one of the new baby kois. The other one, not that one. Didn't lose any other fish except for angels, so it pissed me off pretty bad. So I said to myself, what is going on with this? Why do every time I do a water change are the fish stressing out this much? They shouldn't be. They should be fine. You know, they're freshwater fish. They should be able to take this. Well, at first I thought it was the water chemistry, nitrates getting poured in, and I think that's part of it. But I didn't consider methane and alcohol. When you have anaerobic bacteria, which is, you can see I have a deep dirt bed. In the back, it's 9 inches. In the front, you know, my finger's 4 inches, so you can see it's pretty deep. So I've got a lot of anaerobic bacteria in here, and it's good because I can slack on water change, and for what the anaerobic bacteria doesn't make up, the plants take care of it. So I was good, but also when you disturb the deep sand bed or the deep dirt bed, methane and alcohol is produced under there, as well as CO2, and they will leach out in your water. And when I did a 50% water change, all that pressure keeping the methane and the alcohol down got leached up into the system. Oh yeah, check out my bala sharks. Badass. But all that methane and alcohol got leached into the system, and it affected the fish. And you can see it's got a little methane burn. I figured if the koi angel, this male right here, turns around, you can see his fins are a little rigid. That's not from fighting. It wasn't like that until the water change. So I figured out what I'm going to do with this 125. And you can see I had a lot of trouble with this 125, but I'm finally getting this balance. No two systems are the same, and you have to figure out how your system is going to roll. And I'm learning mine step by step. Oh yeah, check out the driftwood. I'm learning mine step by step. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a 20-gallon high, and I'm going to have a filter on it loaded with carbon. I'm going to have deep sand bed in there, or deep dirt bed to save money. I'm going to have a heater and an air stone so the temperature is the same. The water is oxygenated. I'm going to have a filter on there, carbon to remove the pollutants. I'm going to mimic that water as much as possible, and that way when I do water changes, I'm only going to take out about 15 gallons. So the water won't go down that much. So methane and alcohol stays in the dirt, and the plants can get the nutrients they need from the water change. You can get it from dosing iron, potassium, Excel, all those micro and macronutrients, trace elements and stuff. But nothing beats a good water change. So I'm going to do a 10% roughly water change every week, and hopefully this rolls with it and it works out really well, because the way it's going now, I made a lot of mistakes with this tank. I'm learning this tank. Every tank is different, so I'm learning it. But another thing about this methane and alcohol, when it leaches out in your system, it doesn't stay in it long. It vaporizes out of your system pretty quickly, so that's a good thing. Also, check out that power head. I'm getting a lot. You can see the glass is a lot cleaner since I got circulation going in this tank now. This power head was in the 55-gallon reef. I bought a Maxi Jet 1,200 gallons per hour, and I put it in here. It was intended for here, but it just blew the plants around. So here's an up-close look at the fish in HD, guys. You can't beat that. That's my koi male. There's Banana, my girl. That's my new marble. Well, newish. It's my electric blue ram. Where's the other angels that survived? That new one's camera shy. There he goes. Oh, there's a albino bushy nose pleco. And of course he hides. Rummy nose, Serpe tetras. Everybody's looking good. So yeah, guys, this camera is actually my girlfriend's, and it's a Sony Snapshot HD, and I was considering getting this, and I'm doing a couple videos to see if I like it, and I definitely like this camera, and I definitely will be getting this camera. So it sucks about the 125 losing my angels. I'm not trying to rant the little neon tetras out, but it couldn't be something simple to replace. It had to be the good-looking fish, so that that sucks. So I'm gonna set up a water treatment tank for this system. Tell me what you think, guys. If you have suggestions, let me know. Let's see if I can't find one of those albino bushy nose plecos, but looks like they ain't coming out until the lights go out. Comment, rate, subscribe, guys. I'm going to sleep. Later.